We have decided to move to France. In my case, it's moving back to France. And I just thought I'll share my journey, give you tips, advice. If you want to move from Australia to France, or if you want to move from any other country to France, or to Europe, actually, there are some things that are common to France and to European countries. So I moved in the other direction more than 20 years ago, and it was such a different story. It's one thing to change countries when you are 25, but it's really something else when you are almost 60. I'm very close to being 60. I'm more established. I have a wife, obviously. I have a home. I have stuff, concrete stuff that I want to keep with me. When I arrived here, I had a suitcase, and I'm not even sure if my suitcase was full or not. So it's a completely different story, but there's a lot of things that have to be done. First, we have to sell the house. Uh, we have to move some stuff to France. Obviously, we don't want to go there with and really start completely from scratch. And there's also the emotional attachment that we have with a lot of things. We want to take them with us. So that's one thing. So there are also a lot of things based on the countries where you're going to. We need to have a look at how we're gonna have some health insurance over there. We're gonna have to look at how to deal with tax, the banking system. So we have a lot of things to do. It's not just a matter of moving, and there's money to be sent. So there's a lot of things that I thought I could share in this channel. I'm just gonna give you step by steps what exactly you need to do, because I've done it myself. And there's also, it's not only bang bang bang, do those physical steps, but there's also the emotional side. I think that when you are moving to another country, you have a sense of loss. You realize that there's a lot of things that you have to leave behind. Especially for my wife. My wife, she's Australian, so she doesn't have she's Australian, and she became French, so she doesn't have the same emotional journey that I have. For me, I'm going back to something that I more or less know, although when I left France, I was quite young. So it's the emotional thing has to be dealt with, and I'll also be giving a lot of tips on that. How to deal with this sense of loss that we have when we move. It's normal to have this sense of loss. We have when you go there and you're thinking about going, you're thinking about all the positive. You're thinking, oh yeah, this is great. We can do all those things that we cannot do in Australia. But then when you're actually doing it, you just realize, oh yes, but we're gonna lose this. The family, friends. There are some things that we'll be losing, and also the country itself. It took me quite a while to really be attached to Australians landscape, but when I really got into it, it's very hard to let go. The people and the weather, I was very quick to like them, but the landscape itself, it took me a bit longer. So this is what this channel would be about. It will be about my journey, and on top of that, I will be giving plenty of tips on money, administrative, boring stuff, but they have to be done, and I'll try to make them fun and quick at the same time. So if you're interested, just subscribe to this channel, and let's do it together.